Hello, and welcome to another episode of Taco Bites, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 785, coming to you live from somewhere nowhere, Dallas, Texas. We are actually trying to get our second camera set up. We were having issues with it, and we just wanted to make sure it was going so you guys could sort of have a good view of what is going on. And what is, let's see, that's a good border right there. And that is the border right there. And see what's going on, what we have got for this awesome Money 2020 swag report. Now, we did go a little light on the swag. Please, I do understand, sometimes we can go a little crazy with this. But we have a couple different cool things that we want to go through so that people can sort of see what we got. And I don't go through some of this stuff together that I haven't gotten to go through yet either, because, get it and then start to collect it. So we're going to run right into that. And the reason why is because we want to get this done and sort of go through some of it, and because there's some cool stuff. And then maybe we hang out longer, turn the swag report into like the Degen report of what we're doing. But one of the only pieces of clothing that we got for one specific reason, and that was out of they had some really nice clothes swag from Money 2020, and the way they went about giving it out was really cool. So it was this giant hoodie. Ooh, you can see that. But Human and Machine was the theme this year. So that was the big hoodie that we got. Nice and heavy. I like it. Everything about it I really liked. Ooh, there was this thing down here too. I don't know what half of it is. I didn't go crazy with it because I was so busy talking. There wasn't as many blockchain project as one might have thought or hoped. But this one was Chargeback 911. They were the only project that literally had a haunted house in Money 2020, which was super fun. But, some Pinnacle golf balls with their logo on it, their Chargeback bowl. So, I don't know. I thought that's sort of that was a cool little gift. I actually won this by spinning their wheel, so a little golf ball goes a long way. But let's see here. Black Online. Ooh, Leatherology. This was something that was cool. From, I think it's just a drinking mat, if I remember right. Ooh. Yes, some coasters, a little bit of coasters, just some simple little leather coasters. These are nice. These go a long way, but nicely stamped and done. So I am appreciative of these, and it is Christmas time. I can pass them along. That's one of the cool things about some of these things. Really good gifts. And that's what they're meant for. They're meant to be gifts to those that attend, and those that sort of keep carrying on. We did get a few power banks. What one? This one's from I think I got this from Volt, or no, Setuply. Yes. This is the classic power bank that's going around right now that you sort of see. That power banks sort of make like their own little cycles. For a while it was like the long power banks, then it was the thin ones, now it's these ornate black ones with digital display is sort of the ones making the rounds right now. So 10,000 milliamp. So we will see how this goes. Still always Anchorage Digital so far has a stranglehold on power banks. They did an amazing job. Really appreciate what they did. Ooh, let's see if this helps improve sound at all. You know, I doubt it does. I'll put up. I don't think. Yeah, no, we don't want to do this. That messes all of that up. I think. Let's make sure we have sound set up right. I might have messed that up. We'll go with that sound. And our yes, speakers from StreamYard sounds like they're working. Yep, that's what we do. We jingled. CoinsDo. CoinsDo was a WASP, a wallet as a service company. So they're providing some wallet infrastructure, white label solutions for a lot of financial institutions. So I did win this entire little goodie bag from CoinsDo. And so there's a bunch of different little things in there. This one is one of those extendable multi-plugs. Not a bad thing. You know, it can be really useful, especially like, you know, if you're trying to help out a friend that has their phone. But I do like the fact that it's not just one giant cable that I have to take care of. It is multi-tool piece there on that. So shout out to CoinsDo for that. Let's see, H-Tech with their little piggy bank. This we will save near the end. This was awesome. That was awesome. And that one comes from the same company. Ooh. SolarWise built on VeChain, helping doing infrastructure pieces using solar technology. But what was really cool is they were giving away battery packs that are solar chargeable. So, you know, and if you are out and about and you can't charge your power bank, you can put it in the sun. Now, if that can then also keep my phone going, I will be good. So we will see how well this does. Running it through its loops. But we're gonna have some fun with that, I think. One of the other things from CoinsDo, the classic umbrella, banker umbrella, just a little good traveling piece. We're not going to open up inside, but looks to be a good little handle, good little piece. So excited for that. FICO was there. FICO is in blockchain as well, believe it or not. But they had like a little wire connector kit that you just sort of like put all your wires together in it. You can then roll it up if you so want, and then it literally just keeps all your wires in one little simple place. I thought that was a little cool little trick from them. Something nice and easy. And, you know, I like keeping my wires all cleaned up. I don't know about you, but that makes me happy. So huge shout out to FICO for that. That is from a power bank from Visa. This one is a cool little thing. Let's see here. All right, so that power bank we picked and we're used, but we got a hanging block. This came from Setuply. So on top of the power bank that they had, they also had. Let's see if we can zoom that in some more. Yeah, they also had a seeping sloth. Right? Like for tea. So you literally just fill it up with tea, and let's see. All right, not bad. Onboard faster, live better. All right, cute. Like that. That's one of those cool little gifts that sort of fall into a cool little category. Ooh, CoinsDo shirt. So CoinsDo, like I said, they went all big in their little gift pack that I won. Decent little shirt, 2XL. So that's hopefully okay. Cotton. Wallet as a service for institutional asset management. All right. What's cool, got to connect with the team, sort of talk about what they're doing and building out. And they actually wanted to know like what kind of wallets are wanted out there by the public as well, to sort of, you know, if they can make a wallet that gets used by others. So yeah, Wayona, let's see, multifunctional travel utility kit. Ooh, and little holder. So this had some cool little cable pieces in it, some cool little phone. Just one of those little nerd toys, you know, that you don't always really need, but it's sort of cool to have. So it does have Ivanis. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So little places to hold nano SD, nano SIM, micro SD cards. And I think, okay, that's a USB-C to USB-A cable. They have a little short throw USB-C cable in there, USB-C to Apple Lightning, and a USB-C to micro US. And then on top of that, a nice little phone pin. I always need a phone pin sometimes. But I think this also serves as a phone stand, if I remember reading the box correctly. So yeah, boom, phone stand. There you go. There you go. What's really cool about this phone stand is it has that slight different feeling on the bottom, so it doesn't slide around so much. So cool little knick-knack toy. I like it. Yvonne System, good job. We did get from Neurodisic, an IBM company. We did get a nice notebook from them. That my only complaint about it is that it's spiral bound. Spiral bound notebooks tend to get trashed really quickly with me because they're going in and out of my backpack because I'm using them. Why I really like it, it came with colored sticky notes for note taking and reminders. So I like that, and I'm going to start using that. Let's see, more paperwork, a lot of cool paperwork, a lot of people building some cool stuff. Socks. Fireblocks didn't, these came from Fireblocks. Fireblocks did not have their custom Fireblock squishy block that they know, stress ball that they normally give out, which made me a little sad because I was actually needing a new one. But they had a nice pair of socks. So got that from Fireblocks. Let's see. AI projects, paperwork, moleskin from Stellar, Writer. There we go. There is the death of most pens. Pens, pens, pens. All right. Let's see. All right, that's from Coins Due. All right. And some sticky notes from Coins Due as well. New York Stock Exchange phone numbers. Let's go. All right. Boom. All right. So they went a little crazy with throwing those in the bag, it seems like. Coins Due maybe had a little bit too much. All right. Let's see. That pen I'm going to really like. And that is it. The rest of it's paperwork. We don't want to go through paperwork. You guys will be bored. What was really funny, one of the companies was giving out little packets of pepper and salt. Their project was called Spice. They were literally a financial tracking tool for like asset management dashboard for institutional partners and clients and stuff. And so I thought they had different spices out, and I just thought that their little pepper and salt spice packets, that their little bamboo plugs that they were giving out, was pretty unique. You know, with a company name like Spice, giving away spices sort of goes hands in hand, you know. So pretty good job on the being on brand point of side of things. Now, H-Tech did a great job of staying on brand with knowing the time of year. Oh, so
or place of year, not necessarily time of year. So the fact that we were in Las Vegas and they were giving out little tiny poker chip USB plugs was sort of was a funny little cute thing. So need to keep a little bit of data, goes a long way. You know, that was sort of a cool little piece for them to give out. You know, so I think let's see here. Oh, do it says, yeah. All right. Well, it's supposed to be a USB-C cable. All right. Well, little USB cable. So it's instead a little USB plug. So little thumb drive. And that's from H-Tech as well. Basically, they are another saving SaaS platform for white label service. If people are looking to institute saving projects or savings accounts type into their banking solutions. So, yeah, Coins do. Another little piece there. Their notepad. Stellar came out with a good moleskin. Um, it's their classic. Stellar just like goes through this like crazy. They have, and I like them because they're so little. So I can use them for an individual project. You know, just sort of keep them going. And I like them. You know, good for notes, good for like a weekend project, designing something and all the notes that go along with it. So shout out for Stellar for that, and shout out to our non-sponsors, Bang, for keeping us energized. Let's see. One company was giving out liquid IV packs. Like their project was Hydrate. I think the main thing that they were talking about was buying up smaller like smaller banks and stuff like that and putting them into their network, or like a merger acquisitions type of thing, so that like reduce costs but still save the same people in the same way. Just sort of the back end side of things was different, to reduce overhead, which is great, good, and puts them into like everyone's pocket in some way, shape, or form. So they were doing like on point gifts with their brand, so cool. Like I said, Coins Do went a little crazy with the pop sockets that they handed out in their bag, which we don't really like pop sockets too much because they interfere with charging your phone, which yeah. So we got a little bit. They went a little carried away with giving those out, but we'll keep one of them. Oh, Nala, this is sort of cool. The bracelets from Nala that they gave out, they are a telecom company, and I'm trying to remember everything that they were doing. I do not remember, but Nala was their side project that they were calling out. But they're a Broadcom telecom company, so they were giving out little bracelets, all handmade bead bracelets. So I know there's probably a story in there, but I did not get to hear it, unfortunately. So yeah, let's see here. All right. Oh, look at that! Something else from Coins Do. Like I said, won a lot from Coins Do. Classic lightweight pen. Let's see how well it writes. Like I said, all right. Pen is all right. They did all right with the pen. It is a fine tip, so it can scratch when writing, but it has a little weight to it, so it'll go a long way. it will get used. Stellar had their classic little black pen. Let's see. It's an easy writer, you know, nothing's fancy about it. Just well-made pen. Backbase. Backbase, they did the wooden pens this year. Same classic little pen, good clip on it. What I like about this pen style is the rubber touchscreen piece on the back end. You know, it's a little bit of fun, you know, to have. Lastly, no, they were just pens that they were giving out at Iron Mountain. They were giving, but no branding on them. But they were Sharpie gel pens, and I love these things so much. They dry quick, and they write easy for me. So that's pretty. That was what I liked. Oh yeah, CryptoBit Mag. They were at Money 2020. So if you want to see what they're doing, there's their QR code for James. There's James' info. There you go. So when in Vegas, you know. But now the cool thing that came out, that how I got that sweater or hoodie, is this is the official Money 2020 merch coin. So Money 2020-24, I got 2 of these. I was supposed to trade one of the coins for some merch. Instead, I chose to keep the coin because the coin was its own kind of merch, and you know, I like that. I like these. I like collecting sort of momentum cards. So huge shout out to Money 2020 for these. They did a good job. Whether they were meant to get into hands or not, I might have just thrown myself under the bus. I don't know. But we have 3 things left. H-Tech, their little piggy bank as well. We have 2 decks of cards to go through, and I will show you why they make me super happy. But one of the events that was a really good connection event was Aptos. Aptos after dinner. And so this was one of the gifts that was given away at Aptos after dinner. And now I have an idea. I've been told what's in there, but I haven't opened it yet. So I might pull it away in case there's, you know, maybe a seed phrase, maybe something shiny in there, something you're not supposed to see, and just for my eyes only. But really nice job on the box. I don't like breaking boxes that are done really nice. But there we go. There's the tear. I was looking for the tear piece. There we go. Arculus, if you don't know, does a really good air gap wallet. Nice. I like this packaging. Ooh, another box piece. Ooh, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, ooh. I now see. Okay. You see what I see? Thank you. Gracias. Oh, there is. Oh, all right. So yeah, as you might see, this is what I thought it was, and so some really cool stuff there. Huge shout out to Arculus. But this box is off the chart. I love these boxes. They're just like, doo-doo-doo, come get some. So yeah, huge job. Let's see. Let's put that back in there so you guys can see how pretty this is. So if you don't know, it's an air gap wallet. I actually don't have one. I use their standard little wallet, but I can upgrade it to where using a card to oh yeah. So I like this. I'm happy with this. This is cool. But it's basically like a sort of like Tangem, but it's just an extra signer. So nothing is 100% safe unless like, but just like a bank account, So yeah, it's a very nice, as you can see. So really excited for what's coming out with this, with Arculus, and some of the things we've got to talk with the Aptos team about. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Did they do that? All right, we'll play with that box later on. We're playing now. All right. But so this company basically had Castellium. They had a poker table set up for their table, their booth table, and on top of it, they had a bunch of playing cards with like some pictures and names of people. And so I was like, oh, that's some really cool branding. I thought they were doing like their teams, on the playing cards, their team members on the playing cards. I was like, that's awesome, really good branding. Your business cards are playing cards for Vegas, haha. Instead they're like, oh no, that's not us. The reason why is because what they did instead was on all the cards they put financial crime individuals. So Lee Chatfield, ex-Michigan House Speaker, charged with embezzlement. Rick Gates, Paul Manafort's business partner, lobbied for foreign interests and convicted of lying to prosecutors. Ooh, okay. Florin Hom, stockbroker, convicted of $200 million securities fraud, and they call crypto scam. Ooh, Abdul Malik al-Houthi, leader of the Houthi movement. So these are people that have all been sanctioned by different organizations that aren't allowed to access the banking industry. Jimmy Barbecue Cheeser, Haitian gang leader. All right. EK 364, aircraft used by Iranian airline Mahan Air for arms shipments. So can't do business with Mahan Air, I guess. Central Romanian Corporation, Romana Corporation, forced labor, Dominican Republic-based sugar producer identified by CPB as using forced labor. All right. Alrosa, CJSC Exim Service. Russia registered company partly owned by Alrosa, a sanctioned Russian diamond mining company. So yeah, so that was financial crime, was what their playing cards were, and I thought that was sort of hilarious. Trade restrictions, adverse media, and so what they do is they help keep companies up to date on if any of their clients fall into those categories. What was really interesting is that they made a special deck. And so some of the team were a little bit of crypto degens. And so we were talking some different things, and he came and found me out because they had special decks. These are strictly Russia's most sanctioned individuals playing cards. So sees who has sanctioned Russia's most notorious politician, oligarchs, companies, and security personnel. That is sort of hilarious. So let's see here. The Ace of Hearts. Vladimir Putin, sanctioned by the EU, US, Great Britain, Swiss, Canada, and Japan. Oh, man. Putin's right-hand man. So once again, these are all Russian sanctioned individuals. Mikhail Mishustin, Prime Minister. Dmitry. Okay, former President and Prime Minister. CEO of Gazprom. Alexei Miller. Anton Solonov. Sergei Lavrov, Sergei Chemzov. This is all right. This is sort of hilarious, and we all sort of know where the baddies of bads came through on a deck of playing cards. Elvira Nabiullina, governor of Central Bank of Russia. Ooh, okay. Dmitry Peskov, the Kremlin spokesperson. Oh, okay. Valentina, chairperson of the Duma, chief of staff. Man, that minister of defense, head of the FSB, the Secretary of Security Council. All right. Chief of General Staff. Oh, there we go. Head of Wagner Group, Yevgeny. If you remember, there was some crazy stuff that happened with him during the possible Wagner Group coup that was attempted. So the head of the GRU, general overseeing war in Ukraine, the butcher of Bucha, Asbak Umerbokov. All right, interesting. This is a rather interesting deck, to say the least. Individuals and then companies. Let's see what they got in the company wise. Putin's mistress and Olympic gymnast, Elena Kaparev. She's sanctioned by the EU, Swiss, Canada, US, and Great Britain. That is sort of hilarious. All right, company-wise, who do we got? Gazprom, state-owned gas producer, sanctioned by the US and Canada, yet we still deal with them. Rosneft, state-owned oil producer. Kalashnikov Group, firearms manufacturer. Alrosa, diamond mining company. Serber Bank, largest government bank. Nord Stream 2, gas pipeline from Russia to Germany, sanctioned by the US. Russian Railways. Poptex, government defense conglomerate. Bank Rosia, second largest government bank. Alpha Bank, Russia's largest private bank. Wagner, Russia's mercenary group. All right. Getting up there. Internet Research Agency, disinformation producer. Russia Today, state-controlled TV network. Vladimir Solyevov, news anchor for Russia One, sanctioned. All right. Editor-in-chief, Russia Today, Margarita Simeon. So yeah, that is an interesting deck, to say the least. I thought that was sort of a cool little piece there from that we had there from Castium. And one of the cool things is how they're using AI in that to sort of help banking institutions keep ahead of who their clients are, without, keeping some of the stuff private, but letting a bank know if there's anything that might threaten them as a bank, which is what they're looking at. Now, this is one of those things that we worry about that could be blown out of proportion and used in a way that allows for people to be debanked in any way, shape, or way, and that can be a sad thing that happens. And we're seeing more and more of that starting to happen. Even Brad Garlinghouse, after 25 years with the same bank, being debanked by Citibank. So that's one of those things where, and even large individuals, and even and individuals that are higher profile, are more apt to get debanked than you or I. And so that is one of those things to where we're a little safer because we're not that high profile, where people are scrutinizing our details to then pick us apart. And so there is some of those things that come with having a higher profile. That is Money 2020 swag report. We didn't go through, we got a couple stuffed animals. We didn't take all of the stuff because we didn't talk to a lot of companies that if they weren't dealing with blockchain, if they weren't dealing with AI, we didn't really talk to them. You know, if we saw people that we knew, we talked to them. But you know, one of the first questions we talked to companies: are you guys doing anything currently or in the future with blockchain? Are you doing anything currently with AI or in the future with AI? If it was a double nose, then it was, you know, cool, bright, shiny guy, you know. But if they were interested in crypto and stuff like that, they're, you know, we talked. One of the funnest times we had was with Vim World, and you know, showcasing that and getting the Vim team out there. And so we'll showcase that. There's a download that you can do to start. Vim is Virtual Investment Minion. I thought that that's pretty cool. So they give you $11 free just for signing up. And so some cool stuff that's going on there. I'm sort of excited to see how this happens and how this turns out. And, you know, there's some cool things. With that, man, we are going to just keep rolling because we have some Degen plays we got to go do. We sort of, yeah, no, that is it for tonight because we got to be up. We got a lot we got to do in the morning time. But one of the big things I want people to look at is HawkFi, see what you're doing over there. Some really good places to put money and let that just yield compound yield and stuff. And so we'll see some really cool things coming out of HawkFi soon, previously known as HawkSite. So yeah. But huge shout out to all of Money 2020. We had some great interviews. And to toot my horn yet again, I hope you got to see that amazing interview that I got to do with Hope King right after she interviewed Gary Gensler. So take a look for that and sort of see how things are going. We'll see you guys all on the flip side. And as always, we end with the same two things, our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. Our words of wisdom are always the same. And they are: a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity, opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come a knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, I want to wish everyone a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. So GM. But until then, we end with the greatest worst knock knock joke. Shout out to everyone on LinkedIn, Player One Taco YouTube, 0x Degens YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Telegram, Rumble, Kick, on chain via Unlonely, and on chain via Soul Media Tech. So you know what time it is. Knock knock. Who's there?